I want to speak about different stages of tribe. I think in this video we shall come with one tribe, the tribe that is more effective, the tribe that will develop us. That's why I've made the research about these tribes and the tribes which are essential for our modernization, essential for our civilization, and the tribes that can take us into another level as Africans. Because I've come to discover that Africans, when you talk of the word tribe, it becomes negative. The word tribe is negative. You go, when you talk of a tribe, they start thinking of tribalism, they start thinking of genocide, they start thinking of civil wars, corruption. No, we have to appreciate this word so that it may help us, because there are many ways we are forming tribes. There are many ways we are forming tribes. Like you find, what is a tribe? A tribe is any social division or social group of people comprises of like 20 or up to 150 people who come together with cultural values, and they have one identified leader. Okay, which means when a group come together and they agree on certain issues and certain values which they are going to follow, they form a tribe. Even organizations, we can term them as tribes, because if they embrace certain values and cultures to be followed, that we are going to be greeting customers like this, we are going to be welcoming people like this, those are cultures, which means they form a tribe. Like teams of our team, football teams, you can form a team with different view, that so that you may achieve a certain goal, which means tribes are formed purposely to achieve a certain goal. But in our societies, we may categorize people depending on how they think and their behavior and their language, or how they perceive life. Now, I'm not going to talk about our real tribes, the tribes of Abanyankole, Bachiga, Batoro, no, Baganda. I'm not going to talk about them, because in this, I may call them scientific tribes. These stages of tribes, each and every tribe has different groups of people. How, depending on how they react towards the community, towards development, which means in these stages, when I'm talking about the stages of these groups, I will be tackling of how people graduate, or how people come to develop a perfect tribe or a perfect society, and which I now want you to join me. We create one perfect tribe which will take us to another level as Africans, as Ugandans. The first stage of a tribe, and this is, we have all of them in our community, that is the undermining stage. In our communities, there, in our tribes, those I call them traditional tribes, we have people who are undermining people, and that is the first stage of the tribe. These undermining people, for them, they believe that life sucks, and that's how they say. Okay, these are the people who come in a community and they are gangs. We call them bayayi. The bayayi from mwe nigga mwe. These are the people who are robbers. These are the people who usually go into prison. There is that group of people, and that is the first stage of the tribe in terms of development of the tribe. These people, sometimes they can't change because they have belief that life sucks. Life has no meaning, therefore killing has no problem. Therefore, be careful of a leader who comes killing people, because he may be categorized in that tribe. The tribe of killing people, the tribe of not. Even the girls, by the way, some girls are in that stage of undermining people. The girls who abort, who do abortion, girls who abuse anyhow. Like you see ladies who are just women who are just shouting anyhow and dressing themselves in the public. Those are the people who don't care, who are in that category of life sucks. Then we have another tribe. Second stage is, this is an effective, it is an effective stage. Yeah, there are other people who are in effective stage. In every tribe there are people who don't participate in the community. There, they don't care. For my life, like just of recent, Andrew Mwenda was talking about, before we fight corruption, let's first fight for the people who are not coming to vote. If people turn up to vote, that's when Andrew Mwenda will participate in politics. But the fact is, the researchers who made this who made this research, they say that it is a group with a lot of people. Okay, people who don't care. Even I have one of my friend. For him, is what he's saying. For me, don't talk of politics. I don't like politics. I hate politics. NRM or people, I don't care. These are ineffective people, and for them, you will find them telling you, for me, my life sucks, and that's what they say. My life sucks. For them, they see themselves, they are dumb people. They see their lives as valueless, and they don't participate in the community. But sometimes I wonder, how do they live? Maybe they work only for survival. These are the people. That is a stage. That is another tribe. How I wish we should categorize them and put them in one area. Because they influence other people to act in such a way. You find he cannot participate in demonstration, he cannot participate in politics, he cannot go for voting, he cannot go even in a Burundians community service. They can't do anything. They are just there. These are people who are drunkards. You find they are just there drinking, chatting. That is a second stage. Now, if you are there is a probability of you changing, because for first stage, it is very hard to change him from his tribe, from his stage. It is very hard. But for second stage, you can motivate somebody and he acts and he participates in politics, he participates in community service, he participates in creative things. But when you go to the third stage, this third stage, a useful stage. This useful stage is when a person recognizing his power. When you come over, you have read something, or when somebody, he feels that he's strong, and these people, you find them, they are saying, I'm great. But you see, what makes him great is not great indeed. He's just there saying, I'm great. Like how there's a musician and then they work of him, what you find somebody singing, then they work of him, but literally is not great. These people are called when you go to their behaviors, they are called lone warriors, people who fight alone, who want to fight the war alone. Yeah, this is third stage. It is very useful because it is from this group we get people like King Jr., this Martin Luther King. We have Nelson Mandela, such a people. Like even I think Museveni came at that level. No, I don't think. Yeah, that's because he was a liberator. I think he also came. I'm great. I can change the country. Even Bobi Wine now is on that stage. He started with that stage that I'm great. I can change, which means there is that stage of people thinking I'm great, and when he's thinking I'm great, he really acts. Yeah, you see him acting. Okay, that is a third stage. Are you in that third stage? I don't know where you are if you are listening to me. Now, the fourth stage. The fourth stage is the important stage. That is, and their relationship is being in a tribal pride, being proud of being in a group of great people, being in a group of great men. When you come together, like let me take an example of people power. When they come together, they form the group on the Zaki and what, and they form the group. For us, we are great. We can change the government. We can influence people. We can remove Museveni. These are the people who don't see themselves as great, okay? But they see they are great when they are together. And that is the fourth stage. When you recognize that you are not powerful enough and you can only that the power is within the group you are with, then that is the fourth stage. That is an important stage, and how I wish we should all go into that stage, that you should not see yourself as great, because you can't be great when you are alone. You need the people. That's why Maxwell says that a leader who cannot influence, or a leader who has no followers, is just making a walk. Yeah. If you don't have a group of people to work with, to help with bringing in something like influencing the government, changing the government, or bringing a certain project at hand, or creating something, doing an organization, I think that is a fourth stage. And very few people reach at the fourth stage. People still see themselves as what? As I'm great, but we should see ourselves as great when we are together, and that is the fourth stage, very important. Then in the fifth stage is the vital stage, and that is where you find people who are in this stage. They are called the innocent wonderment, and these are the people who take life as great. He is not great himself. That is third stage. We are not great as ourselves. That is the fourth stage. Then the fifth stage, life is great. That's their language. Life is great. Over you are in NRM, over you are in people power, over you are what, but respect life first. That is the fifth stage of tribe. That is the most cultured tribe, the tribe that involves everybody. And a person who reaches there, either is the spiritual leader or somebody who is there to inspire other people to respect life. These are the people, let me take like Mother Teresa of Calcutta, who left everything and decided to live with the poor people because she valued life first. We have Mahatma Gandhi. She left everything and decided to live with the poor people in India, and he liberated them. Yeah, these are the people who respect life. Okay, and that is the fifth stage and the last stage. When all the people come to that tribe, the tribe of respecting human life, respecting even the young kid who have just been conceived, then that is the best stage. If a country reaches that level, if a country has that tribe and the majority in that tribe, I think there will be a lot of peace, there will be a lot of development, because everything will be focusing on the life. Life is great. It will not focus on power, it will not focus on money, it will not focus on anything. It will be focusing, the group or the tribe will be focusing on promoting life. Therefore, let's try our level best. If you are in the first stage, my dear, strive to go to second stage. If you are in the second stage, go to third stage where you are useful. Then go to the important stage where we become together and we do something great, and where you see other people as great. Then when we become great, yeah, when we are great, we can respect life. Yeah, you can say, let's respect life first, then everything will be in harmony. I wish all people to be in that stage, the vital stage, to respect life. Then there will be no more killing in Africa. Thank you very much for listening to me.